Hey everyone, welcome back to the Hidden Brick, where today we're doing our third and final part of the build of the Lego Ninjago movie Fire Mech. So this is how far we've made it in 2 parts. If you missed any of it, check it out. There's links down below. So where are we at? We basically need feet for this guy, and then I'm assuming we're going to do something back here, create some sort of backpack or something for him. Or when I say him, I mean the mech. So it's hard to display it right now unbuilt because there's nothing for it to stand on, so I keep just laying it down like this, so it's kind of weird. So let's move on to our 7th bag. So this is the bag of parts for the feet. Looks like there's a small bag and the big bag, which is pretty common. So I'm going to move this up and down a bit so we can see everything going on. All right. So there's actually going to be 2 of the exact same feet. It's not like we're building a left and a right one. So the instructions show the steps for one of them only. But there's a little 2x right next to the beginning of it that basically says that we're going to build 2 of the same thing. So instead of going back and forth, I'm actually going to, when I finish a couple steps, repeat those steps for the other one. Alright, so we started with all these plates. So the next thing we have is some Technic pieces. Start with this axle joiner. Put an axle in here. A little pulley wheel. 2 of these Technic bricks with axle holes. This little ball joint piece. And then another brick. That will pop on there. So, guess what? We're going to repeat all those steps. That piece, the pulley wheel, 2 bricks. Ball joint piece and another Technic brick. Very good. Okay, we have another couple Technic pieces. So we have this little bevel gear on this piece, and then we have a half bushing that we're going to put a little tire on it. And it will go there. Kind of an interesting little technique to create the, I guess is it the heel or is it the toe? Not sure which, if this is the front or the back of the foot. Okay. This is the bottom, obviously. This is what will connect to the upper leg. It's just a matter of, is this the front of the foot or is this the back of the foot? So the only way we're going to find out is to keep on building this, put it on there. Have these 2x4 slopes right next to these longer 1x slopes. All right. Looking good, looking good. Those pieces there, we have some corner plates. Got these plates with bars sticking up. Quite a few plates going on these steps. And that goes there and there, so it skips a stud. You have to be aware of that. Okay, so let's get caught up with the other side. That there, we've got our corner plates. Put those on the right way though. All right. Plates with bars. 2x4. Okay, looking good so far. So back here, we're gonna have these plates with clips. Two clips facing up. Two more plates with clips. Bow shape. And all of that. Repeat for the other side. We are getting close. We're dwindling all the parts down on the table here. So we should be ready to put these feet on. Come on, get on there. There we go. All right, so we have these little wing looking pieces with a bar on it. We're gonna clip one on there. Clip one over here. And then this back side just gets one of these plates with clips. This double arched piece that's going to clip on right there. Okay. Interesting. Let's repeat those steps for this other one before we move on to the next step. All right. So the next step, we'll start with some plates. And we have an assortment of studs on these plates. And two more studs right here in the middle. these two little quarter dome pieces right there. All right, so that's one. Let's do the other side now. This Technic brick is what's going to connect to the foot piece, because it has that Technic pinhole, and we have the blue pin sticking out. So we turn this over. Each one of these gets a tile, and those simply pop on there. These are like the toes of the feet, two giant toes. All right, so those are the feet. They do get stickers, and it waited to the very end because we need to put one sticker on opposite sides. So you didn't want to put it on there until you had them both built. So one goes there. We'll take the other foot on the opposite side. That sticker goes there. As you can see, there's no decoration on the insides. They're both on the outsides of the feet. So let's grab our mech and see if we can pop that. So there's this little knuckle joint piece here that's going to connect to the ball joint part on each one of the feet. Figure out the best way to do this without breaking anything. Alright, so they line up pretty easily, and then just push it on there until you feel it kind of click in. Look at that. Got some nice pretty shoes on. Not sure what that little thing's for, but just go with it. I still wish the knees would bend on these legs, but they don't. All right, so you can see we're making some progress on this. We have one more bag of parts left. It's bag number 8, and I guess it's just going to finish off all the other small details of the set. So let's go and jump into it right now. Okay, we have all of our bag 8 parts out, and we're just going to jump right into it. We finished all the minifigures quite a while ago. It was definitely in part 2 of this build. It was in one of the earlier bags. So there's only 6 minifigures in the set. I say only, I mean it's just a mech set. So the fact that they included more than just really 1 or 2 minifigures is, you know, really a bonus. But to get 6, it's nice. So we're on to our next stickers. We have a sticker 15. There, and a sticker 17. There. It just adds a little bit of decoration to these. It looks like going to be flag elements. Alright, so these little click hinge parts. And I put that on wrong. This goes like this. And then these clips on here connect like that. So that creates one of the flags. So bring the mech over, move the camera up So at the very, very top here, there's some pinholes that are exposed. And we're going to slide this end down in there. You can see it's kind of posable with that little click hinge, so you can kind of have the flag hanging down like that, and it actually does kind of move, you know, so whichever way gravity is facing, it'll actually move that way, which is really cool. So we have the other side to build, which looks like it's going to be pretty much the same. The red clip there, and then this red modified plate. Have the white one. And the other stickers. Sticker 16. And sticker 18. So remember, the stickers are always numbered for reference only. They have nothing to do with the order that you put them on in. So we take another one of these click hinge pieces, and we're repeating all those steps we did earlier. Has a lightsaber handle. And the little bar piece. The clips, one of them goes on the bar part that we just put on, and the other one goes on this long bar. That lightsaber handle is more or less just a extender piece. So, bring the mech back over. Just put this in the other hole. Just like that. Alright. Next little accessory piece. Not sure what it's going to be. But we're going to start with these round plates. A round plate with the hole in it. All of these Technic bricks on here. Put that in there. A few more of these chamfered corner pieces. Alright, so we have this half round panel. We're going to put a sticker on. It is sticker number 1. It's a pretty big sticker, and these are a little tricky to get on these half round panels. Sometimes I like to try to find the center of the sticker and or panel. Do that. Let's see if this works. Actually got it all a little crooked. I'm just going to do it my old-fashioned way, is lining up one side, pushing it across. Okay. Kind of looks like a battery. Alright, cap it off with another round plate, and we have a dome shape. Have a red axle, goes at the bottom, and this gray axle slides in there. And it shows us, bring the mech over, and let me bring this up some. Goes right inside the back there. Okay. Looks like we're going to build another one just like it. Have these chamfered bricks, regular brick, some Technic bricks. Hey, guess what time it is? That's right, the last sticker time. So we waited till almost the very end to pretty much use all these stickers. And it was a lot of stickers. This has a huge sticker sheet. I will say though that they add nice decoration to it. If it didn't have the stickers, it would probably feel like it was missing something. So as much as I don't care too much for stickers, I like the decorated elements. If they were able to print any of them, it would have been a little bit nicer. It would have avoided some potential sticker mishaps, which I didn't happen to have any on this build, but it's been known to happen. All right, so we've created these two canister looking pieces on the back, and we have a few little Technic pieces we're going to connect to the body right here and here. Now we're going to create these little hose parts. So we put this bushing on this axle. We slide these black hoses on both ends. And then one of the ends will slide in on the axle underneath that canister. So that's one. Let's do the other one. Okay. It might help if I move this down just a bit so you can kind of see what's up. So with those hanging down from that canister, we're going to bring the other end around and attach it to that axle that we just put on the side there. So it kind of gives the look of a mechanized element with some sort of hydraulic hoses or liquid or air or something going through the canister into the mech. All right, so the other little thing we have, and move this up just a bit, so we have these little discs, these little fire discs that go in these little disc launchers. It's one of the play features of this. Then there's a little trigger back here that when you push that, it shoots that disc out. Of course, don't shoot your eye out. They give us two extras, and the instructions show them being attached to these little Technic pin studs sticking out the sides there. So that's your extra ammo for your shoulder disc launchers. It's kind of a Chima disc launcher. Alright, so we're done with this. Let me show you. So we see the disc launcher is kind of one of the play features. The other one is there's this little black bevel gear back here, and when you turn it, it appears that the fire is kind of drilling. So the arms are fairly articulated. You can see he could spread his arms out, kind of like in a flying motion. Of course, knock your flag piece off. And then the elbow joints are articulated. There's no hip articulation, which means the body doesn't twist. It's just facing forward. And then it just has the hips that move. They go like that. And then the feet are semi-articulated because they have those little toe ball joint pieces on there. I knocked a plate off of something. Had to have been there. I don't know where else that would have came off of. So we can open this up and put our Ninja in there. It does show him just sitting in there. And it does also help that they have this flap that opens at the top to allow us to get that guy in there, because it would be hard without that. Close it down. Now he was holding two swords, and the instructions clearly show a step where we take those swords and we clip them on the side. So there's these blue clips under here, and I was wondering why they were there when we built the legs. I was like, that's weird that there's just clips there and not really anything holding onto them. So they're showing that's where you put the swords. You can see them sticking out the back here when your Ninja, preferably Kai, is in there. But anyway, kind of weird that they waited to the very end to do that. All right, so there we go. We have the Lego Ninjago movie Fire Mech. This thing's big. I'm gonna try to move it back and adjust the camera so we could see the whole thing. It stands about 10 to 12 inches tall. Yeah, look how big that guy is. And you can really see how big he is compared to the minifigures that are down below. So if you know the size of a minifigure, you can definitely tell how large the set is. All right, so appreciate you guys watching. Let me know your thoughts. Put a comment down below. If you watched all three parts, let me know as well. If you did, you're my biggest fan. I'm gonna try to do a giveaway soon, and I need to figure out a way to do it to give it away to the people that have been watching the whole video, not just skipping to the very end or bailing after 2 or 3 minutes of watching. So if you watch the whole thing, let me know. I'd love to reward you guys somehow. So appreciate you guys watching. Check out my links down below for all my other videos, and we'll see you in the next one.